Welcome to GardenBound. Today we're diving into the beautiful and rewarding world of roses. If you've ever dreamt of having a stunning rose bush gracing your garden, you're in the right place. Roses are incredibly gorgeous and deeply satisfying to grow, transforming any garden with their vibrant blooms and delightful fragrance. Known as the queen of flowers, roses have a long history of enchanting gardeners and flower enthusiasts alike. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a beginner, planting a rose bush can elevate the aesthetic appeal of your garden while providing a sense of accomplishment. In this video, we'll guide you through the entire process of planting a rose bush, from choosing the perfect variety to ensuring it thrives in your garden. We'll cover everything you need to know, including selecting healthy plants, preparing the ideal planting site, and caring for your rose bush to keep it blooming beautifully year after year. By the end of this video, you'll have all the knowledge and confidence you need to plant and grow your own stunning rose bush. So grab your gardening gloves and let's embark on this exciting journey together. And hey, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more gardening tips, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Let's get started. When planting a rose bush, the first crucial step is selecting the right variety for your garden. Roses come in an array of types, each with unique characteristics, growth habits, and care requirements. The main categories of roses include hybrid teas, floribundas, grandifloras, climbers, and shrub roses. Hybrid teas are known for their classic high-centered blooms and are ideal for cutting. Floribundas produce clusters of flowers and are perfect for vibrant garden displays. Grandifloras combine the best of hybrid teas and floribundas, offering both impressive blooms and vigorous growth. Climbers can scale trellises and walls, adding vertical interest to your garden, while shrub roses are hardy, disease-resistant, and often require less maintenance. Consider your local climate and soil conditions when choosing a rose variety. For instance, if you live in a colder region, look for varieties that can withstand frost, such as the rugosa rose. In warmer areas, varieties like the Knockout Rose series are excellent due to their heat tolerance and disease resistance. Additionally, consider the amount of sunlight your garden receives. Roses thrive in full sun, requiring at least 6 hours of direct sunlight daily for optimal blooms. Think about the intended purpose of your rose bush. Are you looking for a showy focal point, a fragrant addition to your garden, or perhaps a rose for cut flowers? Each variety has its strengths. For example, the David Austin English roses are renowned for their fragrance and old-world charm, making them a delightful choice for sensory gardens. Opt for healthy specimens from reputable nurseries or garden centers. Look for plants with green, vigorous stems, and avoid any with signs of disease, such as black spots or powdery mildew. Bare root roses, sold without soil around their roots, are often available in late winter to early spring and can be an economical choice. Potted roses are available year-round and can be planted at any time when the ground is not frozen. By carefully selecting the right rose variety for your garden, you'll set the stage for successful planting and ensure that your rose bush thrives and delights you with its beauty and fragrance for years to come. Once you've chosen the perfect rose variety for your garden, the next step is to prepare the planting site meticulously. A well-prepared site ensures that your rose bush has the best environment to establish strong roots and thrive. Roses prefer a location that receives full sun for at least 6 hours a day. This is crucial for their photosynthesis process, promoting healthy growth and abundant blooms. Select a site with good air circulation but sheltered from strong winds. Proper air circulation helps reduce the risk of fungal diseases like black spot and powdery mildew. However, too much wind can damage the delicate flowers and leaves. A spot near a fence or a hedge can provide the necessary protection without compromising sunlight and air movement. Roses thrive in well-drained, fertile soil, with a pH between 6.0 and 7.0, slightly acidic to neutral. If you're unsure about your soil's pH, consider getting a soil test kit from a garden center. These kits are easy to use and provide valuable information about your soil's condition. You can also send a soil sample to a local extension service for a more detailed analysis. Clear the planting area of any weeds, grass, or debris. Weeds compete with roses for nutrients and water, so it's essential to remove them thoroughly. Loosen the soil to a depth of at least 12 inches to encourage root penetration. This is where a garden fork or tiller comes in handy. Incorporate plenty of organic matter into the soil to improve its structure and fertility. Well-rotted manure, compost, or leaf mold are excellent choices. Mix in about 2 to 4 inches of organic matter with the existing soil. This addition will enhance the soil's moisture retention and drainage capabilities while providing essential nutrients. According to the American Rose Society, adding organic matter can significantly improve rose health and bloom production. If you're planting multiple roses, space them appropriately to allow for their mature size. Hybrid teas and floribundas typically need about 2 to 3 feet between plants, while shrub roses and climbers may require 3 to 5 feet. Proper spacing ensures good air circulation, reducing the likelihood of disease and allowing each plant to receive adequate sunlight. Before planting, soak the roots of bare root roses in a bucket of water for at least 2 hours, but not more than 12 hours. This rehydrates the roots, helping them establish more quickly once planted. If you're planting container-grown roses, water them thoroughly an hour before planting. By taking the time to prepare the planting site properly, you'll give your rose bush the best chance to flourish. Now that you've meticulously prepared the planting site, it's time to plant your rose bush. Proper planting is crucial to ensure that the rose establishes well and thrives in its new home. Let's go through the detailed steps to make sure your rose bush gets the best start possible. First, dig a hole wide and deep enough to accommodate the root system of your rose bush. Typically, the hole should be about 18 inches wide and 18 inches deep. This allows enough space for the roots to spread out comfortably. For container-grown roses, the hole should be slightly larger than the pot. For bare root roses, the depth should be enough to position the bud union, the swollen area where the rose was grafted, about 1 to 2 inches above the soil level in warm climates and at soil level in colder climates. This positioning helps protect the bud union from extreme temperatures and potential damage. Create a small mound of soil at the bottom of the hole. This mound will support the roots and help direct them outward. For bare root roses, spread the roots evenly over this mound, ensuring they are not twisted or crowded. For container-grown roses, gently remove the plant from its pot, being careful not to disturb the root ball, and place it in the hole. Before placing the rose bush in the hole, mix some bone meal or a slow-release fertilizer into the soil at the bottom. Bone meal is rich in phosphorus, which promotes strong root development. According to the University of Illinois Extension, adding bone meal can significantly enhance root growth and overall plant health. Follow the package instructions for the appropriate amount to use. Once the rose bush is in position, backfill the hole with the excavated soil, mixing in compost or well-rotted manure as you go. This enriched soil provides the nutrients needed for the rose to thrive. As you fill the hole, gently firm the soil around the roots to eliminate air pockets, which can dry out the roots and hinder growth. Water the newly planted rose bush thoroughly. This initial deep watering helps settle the soil around the roots and provides much-needed moisture to help the plant establish. It's essential to keep the soil consistently moist during the first few weeks after planting to support root development. However, avoid waterlogging, as roses do not like to sit in waterlogged soil. Mulching is the next critical step. Apply a 2 to 3 inch layer of organic mulch, such as wood chips, straw, or shredded leaves, around the base of the rose bush. Mulching helps retain soil moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. According to the American Rose Society, mulching can also improve soil structure and fertility over time as it breaks down and adds organic matter to the soil. Be sure to keep the mulch a few inches away from the stem of the rose to prevent rot and pest issues. If you live in an area with harsh winters, consider mounding additional soil or mulch around the base of the rose bush to protect it from freeze-thaw cycles. This is especially important for newly planted roses, as they are more susceptible to cold damage during their first year. Staking may be necessary for taller rose varieties or those planted in windy locations. Use a sturdy stake and soft ties to support the rose bush without damaging the stem. Check the ties regularly to ensure they are not too tight as the plant grows. By following these detailed planting steps, you provide your rose bush with a strong foundation to grow and bloom. We hope you enjoyed this video on how to plant a rose bush. We would love if you'd drop your rose planting wisdom in the comments for others to read. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe for more GardenBound content. Until next time, happy gardening!